back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, how are you doing? I hope all is well. I am so excited because we're going to be talking about this full moon for the 9th. Of course, the alarm wants to go off as soon as I record, but we're going to press on. So this full moon energy for the 9th, let's just get into it. Be sure, before we start, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And also, hit me up on IG. I would love to hear from you guys. And I do have a podcast. All the links are down below. I upload every Thursday, and it's also called, of course, Elizabeth Magical Garden, where I give you so much love, so much positive vibes, and who doesn't want that? Not everybody has time to look at a video, so I thought it would be another creative outlet that I would love to get into, and I truly love it. So be sure to check it out. The links are down below. I'm on Apple Podcasts and also Spotify. I'm actually on all networks, but I usually push those because I live in the New York area. That was a mouthful, so let's get into it. So this full moon is going to be the 9th of March. It's gonna be in Virgo, so I am like really feeling that vibe, guys, because here's the thing. Virgo is all about that earthy, great energy, and with the energies that we have taken place, because March is the opening door for the sun, the new energies of the spring, the flowers, the birds, everything nice, right? So it's so fitting that the moon would be in Virgo. I'm really excited about this energy. Let me just see. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my iPad to check some things out along the way. I am going to pull some cards to see what energy has in store for us for the moon in Virgo. Okay, so the sun is going to be in opposition of the moon, which is really interesting, because basically when it's in opposition, so basically if the moon is over here, the sun is going to be directly across from one another, which kind of just, it's not a bad thing, but it can put some tension on your emotions, because here it is, you have that aspect of fire. You know, the sun is really making you want to achieve a lot of things, go forward, just really igniting that energy within you. But then you have the dual factor, which is the moon, and it's bringing you into that earthy, intense vibe, because Virgos is another thing. Virgos is I can't even talk. Virgos is ruled by communication because they are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is actually exalted in Virgo, which is basically really strong in Virgo. Let's just say it like that. Then we have the moon and Mars, orbit Mars. Now Mars is doing a good thing. Basically Mars is all about usually fight or flight. Fight or flight. I like that. Fight or flight. But it's not working against the moon. So basically the moon is in a great position. It is in opposition of Neptune, which can really make you feel kind of intense emotionally. Okay, so we have, so far, I was shuffling when I was talking to you guys, we have the Four of Wands. Oh, and by the way, I did post a on my community tag about these miniature tarot decks. I'm so excited. So this is the first time I'm actually sharing it on my channel, guys. So we have the Four of Swords for the energies in terms of the moon for Virgo. So this is letting me, this right here is saying to me that, you know, basically with all the winter months that we've been hibernating in, it's time to get out, it's time to have fun, it's time to really celebrate those spaces that we took to really put our intention to develop our prosperity, because prosperity is all about developing, right? So let's see what energy has for this month in the full moon. Okay, we have one to spell out. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, again, putting our emotions in tact, you know, aligning how we feel, basically coming to terms with the things that, you know, we were sitting on in the last excuse me, winter months. Being that we in Virgo, this is going to let you do a lot of thinking. You're going to be doing you're going to find yourself thinking a lot. You're going to find yourself putting all your ducks in order, but it's going to be a good thing, because here's the thing, Virgo, you know, is very particular. So this is a good time. This is definitely going to be a good time to really sit down and analyze the things that you've been wanting to do within yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Not only in the work sense, but I'm also getting in the home sense. I'm also getting like your personal life, whether it's with your mate. You may be, you know, this is oh, by the way, this reading is for the collective. So if this resonates, this is for you. I truly believe that when you press, this message is for you, right? So going forward, I do believe that you're going to be deciding, like, have I been doing the right thing for my family? Like, because, you know, like, you've been working, you've been doing all this other stuff, but have you been buckling down and spending time with your family? And this is the time to actually go out and start doing different things as well. Celebrate that time with fam. I'm getting like family vibes. I don't know why, but for this full moon, I feel like this is the time to really start meeting up with people, meeting up with loved ones. I don't know why that's coming up. Oh, wow. And the Knight of Wands came up. The Nine of Wands, basically running towards a situation, running towards, you know, the thoughts. So basically a lot of thoughts is going to be running through your head. A lot of things is going to be coming up, but I really do believe that family is going to be involved. I don't know why, but for somebody, I feel like you have been away, maybe like working long hours, maybe like putting work right in front of you, because again, you know, Virgo is communicative. Also, Virgo is like the beautiful mother, the earthy mother, right? The earthy maiden. So this is when you will feel the need to really, you know, bask in your home, wanting to really like maybe even clean up, start getting ready for the spring. You know, spring is definitely, guys, spring is definitely in the air, and this is a good time to start nesting. I think this is what I'm feeling. Nesting is coming up. So let's pull another card. I feel like nesting is coming up. No? Let's see. Oh, yep. Make it happen. The Magician came out. Okay, so this is this is interesting, because here's the thing, guys. So basically, in a nutshell, you know, you've been thinking, the messenger is basically letting you know your thoughts is prevalent. Make sure to really buckle down and actually write everything down. I would say write everything down, because there's going to be a lot of thoughts that's coming up. And with the Magician, you have the ability to create that life. The Magician is all about being able to take your paintbrush and paint the picture that you want. I'm also getting the vibe that, you know, people have a tendency to look at you a certain type of way. People have a tendency to really, like, how can I say, judge you. And I feel like whoever's listening to this message, you've been judging yourself. And with this Virgo moon, is going to interrupt a lot of those spaces when you have been like, I'm feeling like in confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, spend time with your family, but like, you don't have to like wonder if they love you, because they do love you. And let's pick this card. And oh, by the way, oh my God, I'm so excited. I got, guys, I got this new deck. Everything. Just saying, I know a lot of you don't buy tarot cards, or maybe you do, but that deck is everything. So let's pick what energy has. Okay, so Pluto came up. Pluto came up. Now, with Pluto is the Pluto is life, death, and the new beginning. So with this moon in Virgo, basically, in a nutshell, it's all about cleaning up those spaces, tidying up, spending time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Because we work so hard. I know I do. You work so hard, you move so fast, but when this energy comes up, when Pluto comes up in Virgo, with the full moon in Virgo, this is a very powerful duality, because it's basically tearing down those spaces, tearing down those walls that you've been taking so long to do. Like, I know for me, I'm starting to gather things. I'm starting to gather the things that is needed for me to clear energy, to clear those spaces in my home, right? Like, starting to like change little things up, not a lot of things, but just little things so it could trigger the eyes. Because when you trigger the eyes, guys, you ignite the imagination. And that's what Pluto does for us in this full moon energy. I truly believe whoever's listening to this message, you are in a space of new currents, of a new atmosphere and a new beginning. But what I will say is, take time for your family, take time for your loved ones, because guess what? Tomorrow's not promised to anyone, and with Pluto energy coming up, basically, it's basically saying to me that, live in the now. Don't, wait until you take a vacation to spend time with your friends, your loved ones, whoever matters to you, even with yourself, right? Don't wait. We have a tendency to wait until vacation. Oh, when is vacation? When is a vacation? When is vacation? But basically, the message of the Knight of Swords is saying, you better do it now. You better go fast, do it now. But this particular the Magician is basically saying that you can do and create anything that you want for this full moon. I am really excited about this full moon, guys. Like, honestly, I'm just here for it. I'm gonna pick the Moon Oracle just to close this up and see what energy has for us for the Virgo full moon. Okay, this is all about communication as well, and I feel like when you speak life into things, it's powerful. So use this energy as it goes. I love the new moon as well, but the full moon is about reaping the seeds, reaping those spaces that you have in front of you. Like, don't leave no money on the table, guys, right? For real. Okay, don't leave no money on the table, seriously. Okay, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Another earth sign. Okay, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Basically, what I was saying, Capricorn, they get them coins, they work really hard. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, and Capricorns also love to, start new projects, move along, do what they have to do. But the beauty of Capricorn actually loves to make sure everything they do well. And with Capricorn coming up, I feel that because it's a Virgo full moon, there's a lot of communication and there's a lot of perfectionists. Like, being a perfectionist in everything that you do, being able to like take your magic wand, so to speak, and just like presto and have everything come through. But don't get wrapped up in that energy. Don't make yourself get bowed down in those particular emotions, right? Because those emotions can actually overwhelm you as well. I wanted to put that out there as, when March comes up, I know for me, I get so excited. I've been talking about March for a minute, but at the same token, we don't want to get overwhelmed with everything and every task. So take this time, be with family, do what you have to do, but use this new moon for your own well-being, guys. Guys, I love this. I love this reading. I'm excited for the full moon, of course. That is my forecast for the moon in March. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, and also let me know what things that you have ahead as well. What are some of the plans that you have for the upcoming spring? You know, I'm always looking for ideas as well, and I'm a little nosy. I want to see what y'all doing too. So guys, don't forget to hit me up where on IG, because it's what is popping over there. Hit me up on my podcast. It's Elizabeth Magical Garden. And also, most importantly, I pray that this video finds you in great and lovely spirits, and I'll definitely speak to you soon.